Tonight, a one-vote margin. That's all it took. Georgia lawmakers appeared to close the door to a form of Medicaid expansion.
That's right, and Jennifer, this measure, backed for years by Democrats, came to a surprise vote in a Senate committee and even had some Republican support. 11 Alive's Doug Richards has more on what happened.
Injury that I sustained while deployed to Afghanistan went from nagging to debilitating. And by debilitating, I mean excruciating.
Boyd Stowe says he left the Air Force 2 decades ago, then lost his health insurance. He showed up at the Capitol because he'd heard a Senate committee was considering Medicaid expansion. Stowe is for it.
But I didn't have coverage, all right, and I didn't have options, and I understand what it's like to live at the intersection of poverty and pain.
The Republican-led committee was in uncharted territory. Led by Republican Governor Brian Kemp, lawmakers have refused to consider Medicaid expansion, even though the federal government would pay for the lion's share of it. Republican Matt Brass told the committee private insurance is often too expensive.
And as a small business owner who can't afford insurance for my employees, my guys are hard workers.
Along with all the Democrats on the committee, Brass was one of 2 Republicans to vote to approve the measure to create a Georgia version of Medicaid expansion. The move failed by 1 vote, but Brass thinks the seed is planted.
You know, some of us are more open to the discussion. We just continue to hear the same complaints, and they're not going away. And you know, we're trying.
In fact, former Air Force Airman Boyd Stowe told us he thinks some form of Medicaid expansion in Georgia is inevitable, though it appears it will have to wait until at least the 2025 legislative session. At the Capitol, Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.